Good afternoon, Paul and Bhargav. It's Tuesday, the 25th of April. Here's the heads up brief for today. For the Southeast Asia production, we covered 16 issues. In North Asia, we covered 2, and for Australasia and the Pacific Islands, we covered 6. In South Asia, we covered 15 issues, plus the major issues in Europe, Middle East, and Africa.
Excellent. Thanks. Go ahead, Uday. Hi, Bhargav.
In Papua New Guinea, the state-owned Kumul Minerals, along with Barrick, transferred the special mining lease and exploration license for the Porgera project to New Porgera Limited. The government wants to start production this year and reopen the mining projects.
Okay, thanks.
In Myanmar, a Nordic renewable energy company announced that it will terminate the hydropower project agreement in the country because of the deterioration of human rights in the country.
Thank you.
In Thailand, the Metropolitan Police Bureau in Bangkok has planned to crack down on Chinese gangs operating in the city over the coming days.
Thanks.
And lastly, Australia said that it will build its long-range strike capabilities and strengthen its northern bases in response to threats from China. They will also prioritize the growth and retention of a highly skilled defense force, new technologies, and partnerships with key countries in the Indo-Pacific.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's paying for this by, instead of cutting down on all the left-wing crazy stuff going on in our society, by cancelling critical vehicle and mobility infrastructure for the army. So they're going to build a capability and then take away another critical capability. So it's a typical piece of Australian. Let's look a lot more confident and better resourced and more organised than we actually are. But let's make everybody think we're as big as America. Okay, it's absolute absurdity. It's going to be a big issue on the political landscape in Australia. Over to you. Thanks.
Okay. Moving to South Asia, in Pakistan, there was a suspected suicide bombing in Swat in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa yesterday. 12 killed and over 50 people were injured. If confirmed, it will be the deadliest attack this year.
So this doesn't really come as a surprise. It's a Swat Valley, very complex. It's divided along the tribal lines. On top of that, the Taliban is fighting the army. And I will expect the government to use this to push or ask for deferred elections. So I would expect nothing less from the current government. And I do not see a scenario where the threat level will go down in this region. On one side, there is Afghanistan pumping in arms, allegedly pumping in arms to Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan. On the other side, there's the army. So it's likely to continue.
Right. In India, Section 144 of the Criminal Code was imposed in Ratnagiri district in Maharashtra. This basically prohibits the assembly of people. This is ahead of a proposed petrochemical refinery project in the area. Local villagers and residents have opposed it and protested against this in the past.
It's a fairly rural district, but such projects can take a very political turn, especially given the divisive politics in the state between 4 or 5 different parties and one split party, which is an incumbent party, Shiv Sena. So we'll have to watch closely how this will affect the business districts of Mumbai. It's about 200 to 300 kilometers away from the metropolitan city. Immediately, they shouldn't have an impact.
Lastly, in India, the Tamil Nadu state government suspended a new Factories Act following protests from trade unions and workers. This would have extended working hours from 8 to 12 hours a day. Now, workers' unions have said that they will protest until the act is completely withdrawn and repealed.
So similar acts have been passed in other states, including Karnataka. This is basically to entice international giants such as Foxconn to set up manufacturing plants in cities like Bangalore and Chennai. Tamil Nadu have successfully repealed it. The current government was opposed to it from day one. They're considered to be center-left. It doesn't come as a surprise that workers have rebelled against this, and political activism in Tamil Nadu is considered to be a lot more volatile than in Karnataka. So they were able to push through it. This will have a direct impact on the prospects for international or foreign direct investment in the states. However, the state is fairly strong in industrialization.
Okay. Lastly, in Europe, the Russian Foreign Ministry's head of nuclear non-proliferation said that Washington is escalating the risks of a direct and potential nuclear conflict through its actions.
Thank you. Nothing from my end.
Great. Thanks, Uday. Great brief.